Hey everybody, it's Mr. Christie.
And this is Stouticus.
Taking a look at the first week for Division 3C. So right now, one game looks unplayed, but it's ending real soon. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, they're both on turn 15 now.
Yeah, so we'll get to that. We'll see that in a minute. So first game, Beard to Death versus the Rat Bastards. 2-1 for the Rat Bastards.
In this game, you had backed the Norse and I backed the Skaven. So, 1 to me.
Yeah, it looks like
starting off the season.
Just looks like there's some rat bullshit this game. Well, because there's so many armor breaks to the rats.
Yeah.
Only 39 blocks. That seems low for Norse.
There were 9 removals.
Yep.
So there weren't enough rats to keep hitting to get the inflated numbers that Norse usually get with blocks.
Let's see. Yeti was a little wild this game.
Lightning Bolt also worked against the Norse.
Yeah.
So
yes, that's rat bullshit. That's rat bullshit.
that probably helped the Rats score one of their touchdowns.
Ooh, KO rolls were pretty bad for the Rats too.
And a dead MVP that got a level from that MVP as well for the Rats.
Actually, is there a way to know if Boomer was taking this game?
Yeah, he wasn't.
What? Oh, don't tell me you actually took off the stadium enhancement. He joked about it, but then I can't believe it if he did. I gotta look now.
He did.
No, why? I thought you were just joking about that. No, you gotta keep it.
Nope. He already.
That's why you lost. You didn't get Boomer that game.
Good on you, Larkstar. Did it just to spite you.
No. That's why you lost.
Although in this one, giving up inducements to rats, you don't necessarily want to give them cheaper star players too.
Oh, rats don't have that many good star players.
Yeah, but if you can get Skitter for cheap, you might consider it.
All right, next game up is Uniquely Dangerous versus Pepper Snakes. 2-1 for Pepper Snakes.
This goes the opposite. So I backed the Skaven again. You backed the Orcs, and you were right.
Yeah, I felt that the Orcs were going to win. I don't remember why, but I felt they were going to win.
Yeah, but they almost lost. It was a Snakes on a catch after a lightning bolt and some Agi 5 rat BS that kept the game from going to 2-0 in the first half, I believe. And from there, it just went downhill for T-Self. So everything worked. Like, he had the perfect wizard play with Agi 5 retrieval on a gutter runner and a gutter runner out of range, and just that one failed to catch and it scattered out of bounds and right back to the Orcs.
I'm looking at Pepper Snake's rolls. He's got 5 of them at 100%, and then the last one's at 92%.
Yeah.
So, yeah, this feels like a bit of a dicing of a game. Then again, the block dice are a lot different.
It's not a dicing. It's T-Self got snakes at the worst time. Like, he didn't have snakes all game. It's not like he couldn't do anything. It's just when he absolutely needed a 2+, it didn't work. So that's not... I don't consider that a dicing.
No, the orcs just minimized their dice rolls.
Yeah, because they were moving rats left and right.
Yeah.
They didn't have to do risky things.
Yeah, there's not a single dodge roll here. Those sometimes come up. Only one going for it, one jump up, and like 3 pickups, because you gotta eventually pick up the ball to win, usually.
Yeah. Like, Uniquely Dangerous's dodge rolls tell you what T-Self was doing. He's 65% on dodges. Tried to perform 32 dodges. Yeah. So you know that he's constantly cage diving the ball, trying to get into position to get in front of the orcs and to get the ball back, but he just never could.
All right. Next up.
He did get a level out of it, though, on his sack and gutter runner.
Oh, that's good. What level did he take?
Have to see.
2 heads. That's pretty good.
Yep.
For sacking, that's really good.
Oh, yeah. Help pseudo Agi5 to dodge in. Yeah.
Get more of those cage dives going. Well. All right.
And the orcs have not taken their 1 level up, which is a lineman. Boo.
Come on. Well, it might be... Oh, no, wait. Never mind. I thought it was on the dirty player that's movement busted. Actually, you could just give that one dirty player and then fire the other one now.
It's probably what he's thinking to do, would be my guess.
If not, I guess, like, block or wrestle. Because you got, wrestle.
Yeah.
Alright, next up we got BioWare for Life versus REL Pickles Flashpoint. 2-1 for BioWare for Life.
This was a surprise. We both picked the humans and REL Pickles to beat the vampires. And they obviously didn't. The humans did induce Zara, though.
That's good.
But she didn't do enough.
Well, Stab didn't end up that bad. The trick is you gotta stab the thralls.
Yeah, and only one player on the vampire suffered anything more than a badly hurt, and that was a vampire. The thralls didn't get any damage to him.
Ooh, a loner roll. I don't know who that's for.
Probably Zara.
Yeah. Well, the ogre was super well behaved this game.
I didn't get to watch this one, but yeah, it just seems like the vampires were able to do what they did. Only 50% on hypno gazes, though, but a lot of hypno gazes, if I could talk.
Yeah, it's a lot of hypno gazes. That I think, I think he might have based that more than he should have with that many hypno gazes. But when they work, they're really good.
Yeah, and it comes down to if you move a vampire on any turn and they're not blocking and they're standing next to somebody, you might as well hypno gaze them.
Yeah.
Just for the hell of it.
All right, next up we got a high scoring game. Wood United versus the Horn of Gorthank. Gorthank. 3-2 for the Horn of Gorthank. It's not even an elf team. That's a chaos team.
Yeah, but usually you don't expect this score when you get a Bash team beating up on Wood Elves. But that's pretty much what this game was. That usually ends in like either a 2-1 or a 1-0 for Chaos. Just went to a 3-2 instead. I mean, the Chaos got 12 removals. And actually, the Wood Elves sustained 8 KOs and 7 casualties.
Well, the Chaos gave them all those KOs. They got 3 extra casualties from, I guess, failed dodges and leaps.
Yeah, I guess it was just not their game. The Wood Elves, like, they stayed around long enough to score 2 touchdowns, sure, which I would assume were really quick strikes, but they just could not stay on the field.
Yeah, Chaos didn't even roll like that many dice. 5 pickups though.
The Wood Elves rolled 15 KO rolls. Wake up from KOs, I mean. At a 33%.
Ooh, that's harsh.
That's beyond harsh.
Yeah, it seems like, yeah, it just, I guess my guess is the Chaos scored, I guess, pretty early in the first half. And then the Wood Elves counter scored, and then, like, I think the Wood Elves just got theirs on, like, quick counter scores.
Oh, yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, 18% ball possession.
2 turns, and that was pretty much it. The Chaos did have a bribe as well, so they could have been fouling to get some of these removals, because they do have a dirty player.
Oh, definitely.
As well. And fouling with Max, actually, because the Chaos had Max.
Well, when you got that bribe... Wait, did they get Max?
Yes. That's what Rebel.net is saying.
Max must have been taken out really early, because I don't see any rolls for Chainsaw.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, kickback. I have to go look at that. But it should be said, I didn't say this in the beginning, we both had back the Wood Elves, so this is another surprise.
Big surprise.
Yeah, with all the Agi 5, I would have expected them to easily be able to take the ball and score a lot, and can't do that if you don't have any players left on the field.
No, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard to play a game with no players. All right. Next up, we got Tarot Alliance versus Fragile and Limp. 2-1 for Fragile and Limp. So we both kind of just watched this game.
Yeah, and we were both wrong again. 3 for 3 when we agree on not being right. We had both backed the Chorfs in this one. Came down to, what was it? Turn
14. Magnet hands.
14? Yeah. Chorfs gave up a 2-dice sack on the ball with an Agi 5 standing very close to the ball. Ball scattered right to him. He just ran away from all the Chorfs. Nobody could catch him. Passed it down the field, out of range of everybody. And that was game.
Yeah, you gotta be careful. You gotta the cages work best when you have it around the whole player.
Yeah, I think Slade played it a little sloppy towards the end of that second half. He had numbers advantage on the Dark Elves, and for whatever reason, just refused to not really. He wanted to take the blocks and not really protect the ball as well as he should have. And it shows 64 blocks to 23, but doesn't matter if you don't protect the ball and win the game.
Unless you're being a Rabby. If you're being a Rabby, I guess that works.
Yeah, if you don't care about winning, then... But he obviously does, because he had scored a touchdown already.
Yeah, that's true.
Rabby will give up a touchdown just to
foul someone.
Do more blocks and foul you on turn 8 when it's, or turn 16 when he could easily go in for a touchdown.
Yep. Next we got the first tie, surprisingly. Go Work Orange versus Art Farf, I'm an Elf. 0-0.
Yeah, and we had both back to Necro. Do you want to... Well, first off, twice as many blocks for the Necro versus the Chaos, getting 72 blocks and getting more of the removals in this bash matchup.
Yeah, that's a lot of blocks.
But
I guess a lot of those frenzies were just pushes.
Yeah, but the Chaos did get the biggest removal so far. The first biggest removal of the season. Do you know what that is?
Is it a wolf?
Yeah, the mighty blow, block, tackle, dodge, wolf died.
Oh yeah, now I remember the match report.
Yeah, the one that was minus movement, but still had mighty blow.
Oh yeah,
blow. So
yeah, you keep it. You keep it with that.
Yeah, well, you can't keep it when it's dead.
You're not trying hard enough.
Well, he tried. He didn't believe enough, I guess. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there was foul appearance on the Chaos. I forgot about that.
Wait, you got to hit the ball carrier 10 times?
You might not always have been the ball carrier.
I know, but that is the ball carrier of the team, though. Wow. Okay.
There was a lot of blocks getting thrown that game. 72. There's a lot of blocks.
Yeah, I know, but now I see why maybe this game ended in a 0-0 tie if the ball carrier is left open to get 10 blocks on it.
Yeah, actually, if you're gonna carry on that guy, we're gonna know how many hits that guy takes.
Which is why foul appearance isn't the best on a ball carrier, because hopefully they're not getting hit.
I mean, if it's like a legend skill after you got block and dodge, it might not be too bad.
There's other things that are better, though, in my opinion, but just because I don't feel like they should ever be getting hit.
I mean, if they're never getting hit, then what's the point of having block?
Sure, yes, but...
Because if you're carrying the ball, you probably also shouldn't be blocking with them, too.
Well, that's so they can blitz through if they need to. There you go.
And they should take Juggernaut. That'll work better for getting through. They'll actually get movement.
But yeah, the first big loss of the season still has his strength 4 Agi for Mighty Blow Wolf, though. Legless 2.0.
All right, and the last game of the week, Stirland Hornets versus Gladiators of Batiatus? I don't know. Names are hard sometimes. 2-0 for the Pro Elves. Stirland Hornets.
Yep. This one was actually ending or wrapped up right as we were finishing our recap or pre-cap last week.
Yeah, these guys wanted to get it done fast.
I had settled on backing the Pro Elves before I knew that they were playing right then and there. You had backed the Chaos, so
no, I bet you were watching the game and saw how it was going.
No. So actually, for this week, I got 2 correct, and you got 1. So I'm leading so far this season.
That'll change by week 13.
Probably. Not much ball possession for either team in this game.
No.
Ball was on the ground.
Chaos were making twice as many blocks.
And got twice as many removals for it.
Yeah, this just seems like the bash did not work this game.
Or it did, just not fast enough. And then elves happened as well.
Yeah, they just do their elf stuff. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look at the leaderboard. It's not going to be super special right now. So at the top is Stirland Hornets. I think technically they are just the top. Yeah, because they have the highest TV differential right now.
Yeah. Hey, I don't know what the exact order of why things go. I guess it is based off TV at this point.
Well, no, because BioWare for Life should be at the top then because it has 1 win.
No, they're at the. Well, I don't know how in-game it does it, but on Rebel.net.
Well, it should be the touchdown differential.
And the Hornets have 2 compared to everybody else. The other teams at 1 only 1 by 1, so they are at the top right now.
All right, and then we got the Horns of Gorthank. You know, winning 3-2 against Elves when you're a bash team is pretty good. That's something to look out for now.
Yeah, that's not typically the way you would have expected to win that game as Chaos, but, you know, they do have the pieces to pull it off, so.
Next is mentioned already, BioWare for Life. The Overdog probably for a while until 3 vampires die from something.
Or one of these Chaos teams starts rolling. Well, the next closest are the Pro Elves or the Hornets.
Yeah, that won't last long.
And the Norse are the next ones behind them. So.
Well, everyone in this division has really high team value because they got so many stat ups.
Yeah. And then it's Orcs, Skaven, Dark Elves, the one tie, and then everybody else. Way too early, really. This is all going to be jumbled by the end of the season.
Yep, we got Pepper Snakes, Rat Bastards, and Fragile Limp up there with the wins. Goatwork Orange, and Arfar from an Elf, the ties.
They just ruined it. It almost was 7 wins and 7 losses.
Yeah,
Those
they
two
messed us
teams
up.
just had to play a tie.
Then you got Wood United, Beard to Death, Uniquely Dangerous, Rel Pickles, Flashpoint, Terror Alliance. Oh, and I actually get to go over to the next page now. And Gladiators of Badius. Last season there was a bye week, and then we just never went over to this page.
Yeah, we never had to go over to page 2. Well, now we're going to have to remember to do that.
Yeah, so let's take a look at next week. Got Rat Bastards versus Terror Alliance. So that'd be the... Where are they? On the second page, no. So Terror Alliance, I don't believe they got any level ups last game. I know how to check. Probably. Yes. Oh yeah, okay, you got two level ups. The World got Mighty Blow, and Temperance got Fend.
No, a Chorf team got more Mighty Blow. Yay.
Yeah.
Oh, the Claw Mighty Blow got... I mean, the Claw got Mighty Blow.
Yeah. Well, what else would you give him?
No, I know. That makes a world of difference for this team, actually, now having 2 Claw Mighty Blow. Jeez. Okay, that team's even scarier now.
Against Rat Bastards.
Skaven. Toast Guy's Skaven. He does have a Claw Bombs Vermin to help deal with the Chorfs.
And they are getting 270 in inducements. The Rats.
Yeah, I was going to say almost 300.
I actually see this as a hard game for the Skaven to win. Then again, if you just kind of leave the back of the cage open, the Rats shouldn't have a problem.
I was just going to say that. I was like, on paper, the Chorfs should handle this pretty well because they have enough Mighty Blow to really put in the attrition game early on all this AV7. But if you play too loose, thinking, oh, I've got this because I've got all this Mighty Blow and tackle, that can easily burn you. And any Agi coach can tell you that. If you any bash coach playing Agi can tell you that if you get too loose, it's gonna bite you in the ass because they're gonna definitely probably have a wizard, maybe even Skedder or Glart with the inducements that they have, and the cash that they can have.
I think we can give these to the Rats, and I think in some sort of weird upset, the Rats are going to win this whole thing with no stat ups, while everyone else has stat ups everywhere.
Does have doubles though.
He's got doubles, but everyone's got stat ups, and that's what defines this division.
Yeah, I'm gonna give Terror Alliance one more shot.
All right,
I'm gonna have to actually watch this one.
All right. I'll go with these Rat Bastards still. Next up, we got Wood United and Goatwork Orange. How are those teams looking right now? Wood United looks pretty beat up, actually. Yeah, you got a Legend Catcher out and level 6 War Dancer out.
Oh yeah, no, they got they got beat up in that 3-2 loss.
Yeah. Again, it's Goatwork Orange. It's important. How much tackle do they have? I'm gonna have to give this one to the Wood Elves because they only have one tackle.
1, and it's on a wrestle piece.
And the Wood Elves are going to be able to get a wizard for sure.
Oh, yeah.
They're getting 200 in inducements.
It all comes down to whether their armor holds up.
I think I'm going to give this to Wood Elves. Just the wizard, the lack of tackle. I'm scared that the Chaos are going to get stuck on the tree, too. Ignore the tree!
Did you take into account that they're getting 2 loners?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Oh, this is tough. They still have 2 Agi 5s.
That's even more of a reason to say the Wood Elves are getting it.
But they're only going to have 11, most likely, maybe 12, depending on what they do in inducements. And Chaos team does have a lot of Mighty Blow. You might not have tackle, but it doesn't matter if you just roll POWs. Well, 3 Mighty Blow, not a lot. Never mind. Or 4. Never mind. I'm going to go with the Wood Elves, too.
Oh, man, I just noticed this. There's 2 Elfins. That's not good. Gotta have more original names for your players.
Realized too late. They each already had a skill. Can't fire them. Because Wood Elf linemen are too damn expensive.
Next up is Bioware for Life versus Sterling Hornets. That's going to be an interesting game to see. Because Bioware for Life... Yeah, they got nothing out this game. Bunch of scary vampires.
Yeah. Not scary vampires, but, I mean, elves can easily run away from them.
The Wood Elves will get 170 in inducements. Wait, I say Wood Elves or Pro Elves? Or just Elves? Pro Elves are getting a wizard here.
You said Wood Elves, but yeah. The Pro Elves. I say the Pro Elves do both things.
I think the vampires are going to do it, actually. Yeah, I think the vampires are going to do this. I'm taking Bioware for Life on this one.
Okay. I don't know. Vampires, you never know from game to game whether they're going to behave or not.
I think this is a game where they're going to behave.
They behaved last week, so never know.
Next up is Uniquely Dangerous and Gladiators of Batius.
Norse versus Chaos. With the Norse giving up a lot.
Well, to be fair, the Norse should go down 60k.
Okay. Still giving up 120.
Wait, did we say Norse versus Chaos? I said Uniquely Dangerous. You threw me off here.
Oh, sorry.
It's
sorry.
It's a Skaven.
Skaven. Sorry, looking at the wrong ones. Well, they're right on top of each other. I'm looking at the wrong ones. T-Self versus the Chaos. So Rats versus Chaos.
It's a good thing I caught that. That'd be embarrassing. Rats are getting a lot, though.
Yeah, they are down one of their gutter runners, though.
Well, it's a good thing they get 430.
And their kick line rat, too.
I believe if they want, they can get Skitter and a mercenary gutter runner with a wizard.
Yeah. This Chaos team suffers from a lack of tackle as well. Only one tackle. It is Mighty Blow, but it's a warrior, so movement is also an issue. And then 2 other Mighty Blow pieces. And they will be on 11 players as well. So if the rats can get any removals that stick, that's always good for them.
It's hard to say though. These are low rats still.
Yeah, but they're rats with Agi 5.
You know what?
And they're gonna have a wizard, so I'm gonna back T-Self.
I'm also gonna back him because I just remembered that good Sacker Gutter Runner, and there's the Agi 5.
Well, and yeah, Terrence, which is the Sacker, has Agi 5 for the dodge in.
Yeah.
So that's always going to be a threat, no matter what.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the rats, T-Self's rats.
Okay, so we both agree on those rats.
All right. Next up, we got Beard to Death and Arf Arf. I'm an elf.
Norse first Necro now.
This one's the Norse one.
Yes. Ponosaurus doesn't have enough cash to buy a rookie werewolf, so he is only going to have 1 for this game. Unless he induces Cheney.
I mean, Cheney's not a bad choice.
No. And he should have just enough.
Yeah, he's got enough for Cheney.
Yeah. Whether you actually need it versus Norse, usually I get him because he has club, but...
Strength 4 is nice.
Strength 4 and wrestle's nice, yeah, when all the Norse have block.
But I think it's gonna be the Norse.
Even though Larkstar forsake you and
no, I believe he will buy the altar. Because he needs to get rid of some excess cash right now.
Oh, so he's got to buy the altar back.
Yeah.
I don't think you want to do that for this game either.
Well, then he'll sell it afterwards, and I guess if you keep building an altar for Nuffle, it might go your way. Because he's constantly paying for it.
Eventually, you're going to run out of money. Because spiraling expenses is a real thing.
I don't know. I've never had to deal with it. It's a myth. It's a myth. I don't believe in it.
It's just starting to kick in with this team, but once you get it even higher, it's a real bitch.
It doesn't exist.
So
it doesn't exist. I played Halflings. It doesn't exist.
Try playing high TV Nurgle. It does.
Like, I was playing Halflings, so you try getting high TV Halflings.
No, I understand that. You don't want that.
I don't even think it's possible.
Not that they would survive that long, but if you got 2 really well-developed trees and like 10 well-developed halflings, You get up there.
Yeah, see, it's not possible.
It's possible. It's not likely.
It's improbable.
I don't know. This one is interesting. Because I'd like to see how this Necro team plays without its two Claw Mighty Blow Wolves, because you start leaning on that as a little bit of a crutch once you have them, and once they're gone, it's always interesting to see how the coaches can respond to that.
It's like grab on Treeman. I just feel like they're always there.
Because we've seen this a couple of times with some of the teams that we've recapped, where the Necro teams have a Claw Mighty Blow Wolf and then they lose it, and then it takes them a while to bounce back from that.
Yeah, losing.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, you're picking.
Large Star.
All right,
I'll go with the Norse.
All right, next up we got Pepper Snakes and Fragile and Limp. So Pepper Snakes, I guess, are debating on that lineman if you give him dirty player and fire the other one. And
and I'd be in favor of that, because the dirty player that you already have is movement 4. It's not automatic death, but it's rough. Or you could make it dirty player, and then with the intent to fire the movement 4 at some point, because you're only on 50k, so you don't want to go and blow all that on your 13th player right this second. I would understand that as well.
Well, the elves aren't going to get much inducement, so basically what you see right now is what they're going to get.
Uh, 1810 versus 1850, if that's a normal. That could also be the thing. It might be a double or something, but that should automatically be guard, I would expect, on an orc lineman. This one is actually a little difficult to call.
I'm going to flip a coin and make my choice that way for this game.
Well, before you do that, I'm going to go with the elves. I'm going to go with the dark elves.
All right. Well, heads will be the dark elves. Tails will be the orcs. Or I could just drop the coin.
Doesn't work that way.
Yeah, no, it didn't even flip. All right, hang on. This coin was not a good choice. It's like a not regular coin.
It's a defective coin.
Clearly,
really?
Yeah. I got heads with it though, so I guess I'm picking dark elves.
How is it a defective coin?
I don't. It's like a big like collector's coin.
But I mean, is it a two-headed coin or two-tailed coin?
No, it just doesn't want to flip because it's big. But it got heads.
Okay.
So I picked the dark elves. That did not work out how I thought it would. I thought it would just flip effortlessly. All right.
There you go, Mundungu. Mundungu, he just picked against you because his coin failed to flip. Just so you know.
I got a different flip afterwards. I got an actual flip after that. Next up is REL Pickles Flashpoint versus the Horns of Gonthang. It's a weird name. I'm going to say it wrong like every time almost.
healthy 11-man Chaos team versus a slightly beat up human team.
It hasn't picked a skill. Oh, but it's not going to matter for this game.
Well, you still have to pick it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter for it doesn't matter for this game, so I don't need to care.
Yeah, the humans are actually sitting on 11 for this game, and they're the overdogs, so they're going to be at 11 players versus the Chaos. Two that are out aren't they're star players, but
yeah, it's
on a team full of star players. This human team is ridiculous.
It is a ridiculous human team. I think I'm going to pick the human team like every week because it's ridiculous. Until one of those stat ups dies, I will probably pick this team.
So are you going with the humans?
Yeah, I'll go with the humans on this one.
I'm going to go with I shoot blanks. I'm going to go with the Chaos.
Alright, so at least we have a difference on this one. To be fair, the last one was not my fault.
Blame the coin.
I'm blaming on Nuffle because he decided it.
We did disagree on two other ones too, so
Perfect, just like last week.
yeah, and better than our usual, where we agree on like 6 out of 7.
Alright. Alright, so get out there, play your games. Try and get them before Wednesday, but I mean, I know stuff happens.
Well, you have up until midnight on Wednesday nights to get your game played. So.
Yeah, but it doesn't get recapped if it's too late.
Yeah, I know. Makes our lives slightly difficult, but it's not the end of the world.
I'm not going to remember to recap it for the week after.
Oh, no, it will just kind of fall away by the wayside.
Alright then. So yeah, get your games played.
See you guys next week.
See ya.